minutes to talk about it. So send me your questions such as these, like recipe related questions at podcast@nutritionisdeepa.com.
Next question from Mrunal. These are very unusual times. Would think things we eat normally in moderation should be a good line in the sand? Can you please comment?
So moderation is also a very subjective term, right? How are we defining moderation? I used to think, cooking dessert was once in 6 months was a big deal, and now I'm seeing on social media people are cooking desserts almost every day. It seems there is a context of desserts and everything going on. So especially in this turbulent time, we need to get back to basics. We should eat like our grandmother or great grandmother ate. Simple foods, homemade food, and smaller portions and more activity. I think, Vidya, you should start a context like Koshimbiris of the week or chutneys of the week. We have been blessed with such a tremendous amount of culinary knowledge and skills. But if we are just going to focus on making cakes and unhealthy food, unhealthy dessert, comfort, traditional unhealthy desserts or food, we are really not giving justice to our culture. So there should be a contest on Koshimbi, there should be contest on different kinds of dal and pale bhaja and pata bhaja and chutneys and all that stuff. So go back to basics when during these turbulent times.
Next from Madhumita. What should we look on snack packet while buying, especially for kids?
Don't buy packaged snacks. Make चिवडाज घरी चिवडा बनवा किंवा roasted chickpeas or fava beans or edamame or peanut butter on whole wheat cracker. These are the things we should get our kids to. Fruits, smoothie with fruits and vegetables. These are things we should really feed our kids. Like I was saying, the time has really come for us and our kids to learn that we cannot rely on packaged, unhealthy, convenient food to nourish ourselves. It's very important that we set right example through our actions for our kids. Teach them how to make a simple chutney sandwich at home. Show them how to chop fruits and vegetables and maybe have it with some salsa and avocado and stuff like that. Because as they grow, that's the habit they will form, and those are the taste buds those are the tastes that they will develop. So it's extremely important that you pay extra attention and maybe make some healthy traditional snacks. The recipe that I have shared today, the mutia chat, is an interesting one. I think kids will like it, and you just use that as a base and you can create a lot of different things out of it.
What's a turmeric role for corona and inflammation? From Tejasi and Anu.
Again, if turmeric is part of bhaji, so batter is gone. But if turmeric as a whole, like I was saying, all the spices have tremendous health benefits, but we are really killing their health benefits by not using them properly. Maybe one of these days I can talk about how to make tadka where there is no oil involved. Really, how to cook vegetables without any oil, just by infusing your vegetables with spices, because it's the combination. It's just when we add or we fry all these spices in food or combine them with oil which is at a higher heat, that's where we are losing its nutritional value. So it's important that you can have turmeric, but more as a with little bit of black pepper. Turmeric needs black pepper to be bioavailable, and just combine it with your food, but don't kill it by overcooking.
From Dipali, please give us some thoughts on multiple meal versus 2 meals.
So you want to focus on your eating window, right? I think eating less is better in general. Uh, 12 to 14 hour of fasting window is a good one. So that is called as intermittent fasting, and fasting when done correctly has its benefit. Every body is little different. People have different responses to hunger. So if 2 meals is what if you're able to digest and eat mindfully without overeating, that's fine. But breaking down your meals into 2 meals and couple of snacks uh, is fine as well, as long as you are not eating after 7:38 and not eating late at night, and really going against your circadian clock, which means your internal body clock, which pretty much shuts down your metabolism at night like it's supposed to. But if you're sitting there and eating late night snacks or very late dinner, uh, that's going to have adverse effect on your body. So I think a 12 to 14 hour intermittent fasting during night and keeping the window of your food during the day accordingly is a better plan.
Thank you. Last 2 to 3 questions, Deepa. So,
Sure.
Manisha, is eating multivitamin and calcium gummy good for adult and kids?
I want you to look at the ingredients on the gummies and you please tell me what you think. You will find your own answer.
Okay. Yeah. So from Sarah here, kids don't get nutrients with their picky habits. How we can keep them healthy in immunity perspective in this situation?
If your kids cannot drive, don't have credit card, don't have jobs, they are not in power when it comes to kitchen. We as an adult decide what to feed, kids decide how much to eat. Okay, that's the answer here. Okay, look who is in charge of the situation in that. Okay, kids don't have ability to starve themselves until they are in their early teens. And again, what you eat, what you shop, how you perceive food is what kids are modeling after. So study that carefully, and like I said, we decide what to offer, kids decide how much to eat.
From Anaga, what is a good source of vitamin B12 in vegetarian diet?
Okay, so B12 is metabolized or is pretty much produced in our digestive systems. So once we have a good digestive system and a right kind of flora, your body starts making it on its own. But otherwise, you can take B12 supplements to get the engine going. But if you're eating a good diet, you should not have B12 deficiency. If you are eating good diet and a good good quality of multivitamin, one or two per day, depending on what's going on, you should be okay. But again, all the vitamins. This is my 2 cents about vitamins. Vitamins will not work if your diet is horrible. Your digestive system needs to get to a point where it is prepared to absorb these extra nutrients. Otherwise, we are not eating. I mean, vitamin is a supplement. It's not a replacement for good diet.
Thank you. From Hema, if not dairy milk, is almond milk or soya milk better?
Okay, so My preference is for soy milk because soy is less processed. For example, let me see. I have all kinds of containers with me. So this is a soy beverage, they call it. Anytime you're buying a product, you want to look at the ingredient. Okay, the person who asked me the gummy vitamin, that's exactly what I want her to do, is to look at the ingredients. Okay, here it says water and whole organic soy. Any soy product needs to be organic. So that's number one. So this is a very minimally processed, nothing added type of beverage, non-dairy beverage. So my preference is always for soy milk, because almond milk or even coconut milk, they don't really have that much. That one container of almond milk has like 2 to 3 almonds. Everything else is water and fillers, you know. So uh, is it a deal breaker? Not really. I wouldn't recommend drinking glass of it, but if you're just transitioning into plant-based diet, then and just adding it to your chaha or chai or coffee, or in your smoothie, it's okay. But nutritionally, when compared to soy milk, almond milk is little inferior.
Okay. So I think it's only the last question.
Okay.
So from Shraddha, I'm not following most of these things in my routine life, but I'm still slim and no other diseases. Should I still go with all these tips shared, as sometimes it is difficult to take care of us being working and mom?
We it's an this question really you have to ask yourself as to what you want, right? It's like me saying, well, I've never had accident, why should I have insurance? I'm a pretty careful driver, I don't drink and drive, I don't drink fast, I don't break rules, why should I get insurance? Or I'm a dietitian, who cares? Why should I have even health insurance? But these are preventative things, right? Human body is very complex. We don't know what's happening or when it's happening or what will be the trigger. The research indicates that 30%